Hi fam, you're welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be teaching you how to cut this trending gown you can see on your screen. So the first thing we'll be doing is to take out my length from the fabric for the front piece. I measured my length, which is 58 inches from the fabric, and I cut it out. I measured that from the yardage of the fabric. So after cutting that out, I fold it into two, and the wideness I'll be using there is 21 inches. So I fold the 21 inches into two for the front piece, and I ensure I have 21 inches all the way to the top. So now that I have 21 inches all the way, wideness for the down, all the way to the top, so I'll start by marking out ½ inch on my horizontal line, and that is where I'll begin taking my measurement from. I marked ½ inch all the way, and I connect the markings with my curve ruler, with my straight ruler rather. On a straight line. So the next is to mark out my shoulder measurement. My shoulder measurement is 15 inches. I divided that into two and added ½ inch for sewing allowance. Then I came down by 1 inch for my shoulder slanting and come down to my armhole depth. If you would like to know how to calculate your armhole depth, let me know in the comment section, and I promise I'm going to do that for you. Then I connected my armhole depth to my shoulder measurement up, then use that to create a straight line, and that will automatically serve as my bust line. Then I proceeded to marking out my waist measurement, my waistline rather, and my hip line. Then I highlighted the marks on a straight line as well. Then with my curved ruler, I created a curve around the armhole area. And I proceeded to marking out my bust measurements divided by 4. Then I added extra 3 inches to the bust. Then what I had on my bust measurements, I took out 1 inch to give a little bit shape to the waist area. Then I proceeded to mark out the line in an A-shape form. Then I went ahead to mark my neck width, which I used 3.5 inches, and connect that to the shoulder slant of 1 inch that I marked out earlier. And after doing that, I marked out the ½ inch that I drew earlier at the beginning of my draft. And I proceeded to cut out my pattern. Then the next thing I'll be doing now is the back pieces. If you notice, the back pieces it has an half length. So I'm going to cut out the half length first before I proceed to the Caribbean part. So my half length measurement is 16 inches. So I measured 16 inches on a fold, and I added 1 inch extra allowance and cut it out from the fabric. So after cutting that out, I simply place the fabric below the A shape that I've cut out earlier on a fold, and I added 2 inches allowance. That will serve as the zipper allowance. Then I place the A shape ahead of it to enable me cut out the half length measurement, just to replicate the half length on the back piece that is below. So here I'm trying to confirm that I have 2 inches all the way. So now I'm taking out half inch for my zipper budge to eliminate any zipper budge at the back piece. And I use my straight ruler to connect it in a slanted form to the top. And I'm going to cut that out. So for my neckline, I use 3.5 for the neck width and 4 inches for the neck depth at the front. And for the back, I use the same neck width, which is 3.5. But the back, I want a very low back, so I use 9 inches for the back. Please subscribe to my channel so you'll be the first person to see my video once I drop them. Thank you. So the next thing now is to cut the Caribbean. So I do that by measuring the remaining parts the Caribbean is going to cover. The total measurement that I have there is 41. The total measurement I had there was 41. So I divided into 3 and that gave me 13.5. So I added extra 1.5 allowance for the joining allowance and the folding for the down. So I proceeded to fabric to cut out 15 inches in 3 places. Remember, we have 3 layers. Although the 3 is not going to be enough, I'm going to have to add extra one layer to it. But initially I cut out 3 inches because the first layer is not going to use the one layer finish, one line of the fabric finish. So whatever I get from there, I will be joining it, adding it to the second layer. Let me know if you'll be trying this out, and don't forget to like and drop your comments below. Thank you.